Whoa! Whoa! What's going on? Oh my movie loving badasses. It's your boy, Late Night Friday, son. That's right. It's your boy Samurai Guy Preston, hanging out with all you beautiful, sexy, fantastic movie loving badasses. How is everyone? I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you had a great week. I know you guys are ready to just, hey, the weekend time, baby. Let's get it started. Let's have some fun. Let's talk some movies. I got some Blu-ray reviews for you guys today. We'll get those out of the way first, and then we'll hang out for a little bit, a little live Q&A, little chat. That's right, talking movies and pop culture. That's right, hanging out with the legends, the Movie Dojo Army, son. Oh yeah, who do we got in the hazy? Who's in the hazy? Brandon's back again. Hey, if you guys missed it, make sure you guys check out my earlier stream today that I had at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I got a chance to interview the director of Rubbin' and Tuggin'. That's right, Christopher Fox. Awesome, badass brother. We got to get him back here on the channel and talk Falling Down. Oh, shit. That's right, in the future. But yeah, check out that video, especially if you're wanting to get into filmmaking. He's got a lot of advice for you guys, so check it out. And we got some cool behind-the-scenes stuff from the movie Rub there as well. Brandon in the house, what's going on? Oh, shit, he's the sexiest. He's the sexiest. What's going on, brother? How you doing, my friend? That's right, Michael. Hit the music. What's going on, Michael, in the house? He's charged up 2 cups of Bones coffee. Oh, shit, Bones coffee. Well, hey, cheers. Non-sponsored. Cheers. Cheers to everyone tuning in. Whether you're drinking a little bit of that alky or a little bit of the walnut. Hey, it's all fun. It's all good. Tyler in the house. More certified badass channel members. Oh, yeah. Get those exclusive perks, baby. Heather in the house. Hey, hey. That's right. Throwing it up, flexing it. That's right. Severio in the hazy. What's going on? Who else we got here? We got Tom's Trailer Reactions in the house. What's going on, brother? Oh, shit. Brian Sanchez. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 2000. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh. Heather's been playing Grand Theft Auto. All right, all right. That's right, that's right. All right. Brandon says, so today I calculated my G.I. Joe collection for 15 action figures and I spent, oh my goodness. Well, that's a hell of a collection there. You're just getting started, my friend. But hey, we got enough people here to start the ruckus. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Hold on. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. That's how we do it. That's how we do. But yeah, thanks again for hanging out with the old Samurai Guy tonight. And let's go ahead and jump right into these bad boys here. So again, huge shout out to MVD Entertainment. That's right, group. They are awesome. Sending the old Samurai Guy, your boy Preston, tons of screeners. That's right. So we're going to have some fun talking some movies today. And we're going to go back to where it's to the old West now, baby. That's right, where it's dusty. That's right. It looked like people ain't showered for 5 years. That's right. The moles are big with a big hair sticking out of it. People's mustaches come out to like this long. You know what I'm saying? That's right. That's right. You hear random noises when you're walking around. You know, you some or you hear some you know, a little bit of that whistling. Like, what's going on around here? That's right. You got some betrayal, intrigue, danger, gunfighting, and rootin' tootin'. We're talking spaghetti westerns, baby. That's right, because we like our westerns once in a while with a little side sauce on it with some meatballs. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Some extra cheesy. What else we got in here? Hold on a second. Oh, my goodness. All right. All right. Just catching up with the comments. All right. But yeah, let's go ahead and you had work. Let's go ahead and jump into these bad boys. So first up, we are going to take a look at, let me do some screen share action here. All right. There's a lot of movies tonight. About 5 movies I'm going to review, and then we'll hang out. Let me do some screen share so you guys can see what Samurai Guy sees. That's right. Let's do this here. Boom. There it is. Bam. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And actually, right now, I mean, you could buy it off of the MVD shop. You could buy it off of Arrow. Every little bit helps. But I believe I could have sworn I saw this on sale for like $50 right now. That's right. So $50, man. Boom. You can't go wrong with this awesome set here. Hold on. Let me remove me so you guys can see. Yeah, I'll put myself there. Boop. There we go. Yeah. So let's take a look at this excellent, amazing set here. Blood Money. 4 Western Classics, Volume 2, Electric Boogaloo, Limited Edition. Let's take a look at that. Look at that set. Look at that. Oh, that's what physical media is all about, baby. Let me blow this up here. Yes, so you guys get a closer look. There he is. Got the little side action of the box. There you go. The spine, the cover artwork, amazing. It looks like you guys get a. Oh, that's cool. Looks like it might be some reverse covers, slip covers here. Or reverse covers on the inside. Might be a booklet there, and might be a poster. Well, might be. It is a poster. But yeah, all right. So let me pop back out here and lose my space where I was at. Hold on a second. Let me try to find it again. I didn't mean to back out that much there. But yeah, y'all know Arrow. They got so much good stuff here. All right, we're back here. We are back. But before I start reading the special features and what this awesome set entails, hey, we gotta set it right, baby. I'll give you a little taste right here.
I want to tell you something. My pop told me, boy, don't ever forget what I'm about to tell you. Money is everything. All you have to do is just stretch your hand out and grab it before someone else does. Remember to be fast on the draw and shoot to kill.
I guess some people are just unfortunate.
The Chato gang, the meanest bunch in this town. And the only thing they're interested in is gold and women.
Bounties get posted and look who's in town.
What kind of creatures are you? How can you be so brutal?
Think of all the fun we can have with all that money.
From now on, you keep your mouth shut.
Looks like I'm gonna have to kill you first.
Excuse me once again.
I've been waiting long enough for you.
You better save your bullets, as I got plenty of time.
What's the matter? You scared?
Jamming. I'm jamming. I'm feeling it. Oh, yeah. So let me go ahead and start reading the special features here for you guys. You can see what they have here. But yeah, I enjoyed every single one of these movies. But here we go. Let's get into it here. All right. In the mid-1960s, the runaway success of Sergio Leone's Dollars trilogy gave rise to an explosion of similar productions. Filmmakers by the dozen sought to capitalize on this new, uniquely Italian take on the Western, which was characterized by their deeply cynical outlook, morally compromised anti-heroes, and unflinching depictions of savage violence. This specially curated selection gathers together 4 outstanding examples of the genre from its height of its popularity, all centered around the theme of blood money, baby. Yeah. Now, at the bottom here, hold on, I'm getting to the features. Featuring a wealth of key Euro cult talent, both behind and in front of the camera, Arrow Films is proud to present these 4 classic westerns in sparkling high-definition restorations produced specifically for this release, alongside a plethora of brand new bonus materials. All right, so here's the product features here. So picture quality is great in all of these movies. High definition Blu-ray 1080p for all 4 films. Brand new 2K restoration on all 4 films from the original 35mm camera negatives. Original Italian and English front and end titles. Restored lossless original Italian and English soundtracks. English subtitles for the Italian soundtracks. English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing for the English soundtracks. Brand new introductions to each film by journalist and critic Fabio Melilli. Galleries of all 4 films. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Illustrated so there is a collector's booklet. All right. Awesome. Featuring new writing by author and critic Howard Hughes. Fold out double-sided. It's a double-sided poster featuring newly commissioned artwork by Gilles Vronck. Limited edition packaging with reversible sleeves. There you go. Y'all know I like the reversible sleeves, featuring original artwork, and a slipcover featuring newly commissioned artwork by Gilles. Yes, so a lot to love and enjoy here if you guys are a fan of the westerns of spaghetti. Yes, so disc 1, $10,000 Blood Money, has a brand new audio commentary by author and film historian Lee Broughton. Tears of Django, newly edited featurette with archival interviews with director Romolo Guerrieri and actor Gianni Garco. The producer who didn't like Western movies. Yeah, his featurette was pretty interesting. Brand new interview with producer Mino Loy. How the West Was Won. Brand new interview and screenwriter Ernesto Gastaldi, and the theatrical trailer for Blood Money. Let me see if I can switch it over to 10,000 Blood Money here. Let me make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing and you're not seeing what I'm seeing. So let me try to, oh my goodness, let me catch up to the comments here. All right. Arrows on fire. Yes. Okay, let me get back to it here. Actually, let me just keep going. I'll just keep reading all of the special features, and then I'll show you some of the screenshots from Blu-ray.com so you can see what the picture looks like. Hold on one second. Okay. All right. Yeah, the featurette here for Blood Money, the guy who doesn't like Westerns, was interesting because he was like more of a fan of American comedies, but they didn't have a lot of television in certain sections. So a lot of the B-movie genre film Westerns did well. They made money because that's the only entertainment they had. But what's funny is, even though he's not a fan of Westerns, and he produced a lot of it, he still loved the Sergio Leone Westerns. He was like, yeah, that guy makes good movies. So I thought that was comical. But yeah, I'm going to get through the features, and then I'll show you guys the screenshots. All right, Disc 2, Vengeance is Mine. Brand new audio commentary by critics Adrian J. Smith and David Flint. Cain and Abel, newly edited featurette and archival interviews with actor Gianni Garco and screenwriter Ernesto Gastaldi, and conversation with Nora Orlandi, newly edited archival interview with the film's iconic composer. Movie After Movie, brand new interview with producer Mino Loy, and the trailer. Disc 3. I love these titles. Don't you miss titles like this? Find a Place to Die. Brand new audio commentary by author and critic Howard Hughes. Sons of Leone, newly edited archival interview with director Giuliano Carnimio. Traditional Figure, brand new in-depth appreciation of the soundtrack and its composer Gianno Ferrio by musician and disc collector Lovely John. And the last one, this out of all 4 movies, Matalo, Kill Him, is the most interesting movie. It's very fascinating out of all 4. This comes with brand new audio commentary by critics Troy Haworth and Nathaniel Thompson. Millionaire's Story, brand new in-depth interview with filmmaker Davide Polizzi, discussing the career of Matalo. Director Cesare Cannavati. Untold Icon, brand new in-depth appreciation of the soundtrack and its composer Mario Migliari by musician and disc collector Lovely John. You got to love John. Theatrical trailer as well. But yeah, the Untold Icon featurette was really good because that was one of the most outstanding, interesting parts of Matala was the soundtrack. And now, after so many years, you can actually buy the soundtrack now, which is very interesting. All right, so now there's enough of that, and boom. Now, all right, now I'll show you some screenshots. We'll start with $10,000 blood money. You guys can see it with me. Hold on. I'm trying something different a little bit this time. Instead of like putting every single image in StreamYard, I want to just show you guys, just that way I can scroll up and down and all that kind of stuff. All right. Okay, let's try this one. Boom. All right. Boom. There we go. Good old Blu-Ray.com. You can't go wrong with Blu-Ray.com. All right. So the plot synopsis for 10,000. Django, that's right, we have a Django in this, has become a bounty hunter who is asked to chase a villain who has kidnapped a young girl, but because he is not offered enough money, he decides to join forces with the bandit. But he's double-crossed by the ruthless villain who also kills the woman he was about to marry. Once again, Django will have to take revenge. Yeah, this one was very good. I really enjoyed it there. And there's our lead, aka bootleg Django. But yeah, I enjoyed this actor. He did a great job. But he's doing it. He's doing his bounty hunting. That's right. But yeah, the picture quality is so good. It's really good. This act, I did not know about this. If you guys are familiar with the lead villain from For a Few Dollars More and A Fistful of Dollars, this is his brother here, Claudio Camaso, and I did not know he had a very tragic ending to his career and tragic ending to his life. Apparently, he had a temper. But he's a talented actor. He's great in both of these westerns that's on here. He's really good. He's a really good villain. Great actor. But unfortunately, one day he got into a scuffle with someone and he pulled out a knife and somebody tried to stop him and he didn't mean to stab that person, but he kind of turned because the person got between both of him and the guy he was having a scuffle with. And he accidentally stabbed the guy, and the guy ended up dying later in the hospital. He got charged for murder, and while 2 weeks of being in prison, he couldn't take it anymore, and he hung himself. Yeah, it's very tragic what happened to this actor. Yeah, it's kind of sad, and you find out a lot more about this when you watch the featurettes that's in the Blu-ray. But yeah, this is my introduction to this actor. And he was great in both of the films that's in the box set. He's a talented actor, but it's kind of sad that his career and his life was cut short. So, but yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys these screenshots. There's the menu right here. There you go. There you go. They got the Italian version and the English version special features. But he's such a great villain in this, and there's a big body count. We got some shootouts, the whole nine. I think one of my favorite moments in the movie was it was like towards the end. It was great setup. It's a little spoiler. It's not that big of a deal. But there's two of my favorite moments is a guy tries to throw. He lights dynamite, and he tries to get ready to throw it. And Django's like, nope, I know what you're doing. And he like times it perfectly and shoots it and blows the guy up. That was great. At the end, when we have our final confrontation, the setting is perfect. The wind, the music, the location, everything is perfect. And you have the guy, you got a villain on the side waiting for Django to come out. And a wheelbarrow gets rolled out. And so he starts just shooting away at the wheelbarrow. And then he's like, oh, okay, it was false alarm, right? Because it's really windy at the end. And the next shot, another wheelbarrow comes out. but Django's inside, rolling inside, and while he's rolling, he's just like, bah, 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 just shoot. He shoots the guy, and I was like, all right, I like that. Yeah, that was cool. But yeah, overall, it was a very, very, very entertaining movie, and I really enjoyed it. But this one, I did enjoy a little bit better. They call this a little bit of a, in a way, because it stars a lot of the same cast. We have the same actor, Claudio, playing the villain again, a different type of villain, and our lead from 10,000 is the lead in this as well. But they play stepbrothers in this one, so I'll show you guys the screenshots of the Vengeance is Mine, and then we'll keep rocking and rolling and move on to the next one here. Hold on, let me bring it up. There we go. Bam. All right, boom. There we go. Vengeance is Mine. Plot synopsis. Johnny Forrest, bounty hunter, attempts to carry out his mother's dying wish that he bring in his outlaw brother, Clint, alive. On the run from Jurago, a former partner he has crossed, Clint accepts Johnny's help and agrees to surrender for now. That's the plot synopsis for Vengeance is Mine. So there's our lead there. Looking for his brother. Again, the picture quality is really well done. There you go. This actor, it keeps jumping around here. This actor is great. Fernando Sancho. I think he's in 2 of these movies. Yeah, this guy's great. I enjoy seeing him. Yeah, beautiful cinematography, landscapes, soundtrack's great. Get some great gunfire here. Yeah, I love the opening. The opening shootout is great because they're looking for our boy here, and he's hiding in a casket. It's a whole room of caskets. It's a great scene. I love the opening of this movie, and he takes some dudes out. But yeah, we get some unexpected team up. I wish we had a little bit more in the team up action with him and his brother shooting back to back, taking dudes out. That was great. But yeah, highly recommend Vengeance is Mine. Very, very well done. I actually enjoyed this more than there go Fernando there. I enjoyed this a lot more than 10,000, even though 10,000 was a lot of fun. All right, we're keeping it going. We're rocking and rolling. All right, let me get the next one. Hold on a second. We'll get the next one up. All right. It's because he's Django, Severio. Hey, Shan, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Yes. All right, let me bring up the next one here. Find a place to die. That sounds like something a villain would say, right? In a movie. What do you want me to do? Find a place to die. All right. This one, there's some more tragic story to share with you guys with this one. Let me make sure everything's good on screen here. All right. So plot synopsis. This is a little bit older, 1968. Plot synopsis for this is an outcast Confederate soldier redeems himself by defending a woman against bandits willing to kill for her gold mine claim. Yes. This one stars Jeffrey Hunter. And if you do not know who Jeffrey Hunter is, here he is right here. Really good actor. Amazing career. Amazing start to his career. He was in a lot of John Ford movies. One of my favorite John Wayne Westerns, The Searchers. He's actually in that. He started off great. And then his career kind of took a dip just a little bit. And he decided to try to star in some of these spaghetti westerns. And it's interesting because when I think of him, I don't know why I think of Leonardo DiCaprio's character from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where he used to be this star and his career's kind of gone. So he kind of has this resurgence in the spaghetti western genre. But unfortunately for Jeffrey, it doesn't last long. But yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about Jeffrey. But here's some screenshots here. We have Pascal Petit. I'm surprised there was a little bit of nudity in this movie. I was kind of surprised, especially back then for the 60s. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like edited here in the States. But This is kind of like pre-Wild Bunch, where you get all these outlaws together. There they are. Yeah, my two favorite characters in the movie is Paco right here. Paco and Jeffrey Hunter's character, his name. Those are my two favorites. He's a great gunslinger. Jeffrey's really good with the rifle. Paco takes dudes out with his pistols, man. You don't want to fuck with him. Yeah, these are my two favorite characters. But it's very similar to Wild Bunch. You got these outlaws together, and they, except Wild Bunch, the difference is there's more likable characters in Wild Bunch, even though they're outlaws, even though they're not technically like goody two shoes. There's more of those characters. I like them a lot more than these characters. But Jeffrey Hunter and Paco are great. But everybody else is there, perfectly casted for what they're there for. But it's kind of like Wild Bunch. They're there for themselves at first, and then at the end, they end up doing the selfless act and trying to take on the bad guys at the end. This one is a little different in the finale, because in the finale, they're mostly there to kind of fuck over who fucked them over. So basically, because they're all trying to get the gold, they end up getting betrayed. That's a minor spoiler. And they're like, all right, fuck this. We're going to the compound. I was surprised we got there so fast. Like, we got to the finale like so fast. I was like, oh my goodness. And then we had this big shootout at the end with some unintentionally hilarious deaths. At least for me, I was laughing at some of the deaths. But here's our group here. Is this the betrayer or not? I don't know. You have to watch the movie to find out. But he kind of helps. This character helps try to help put the band together, because in the beginning of the movie, the lead actress here, her and her husband find this gold mine. They get the gold. They try to escape. Bandits end up screwing with them, and the husband gets pinned by a wagon, and she leaves to get help. So the original plan was she wanted to hire these guys to help them save her husband, but that turned into something else. But I won't spoil it. But yeah, a little cheeky there, a little cheeky. But yeah, 1968 picture quality is amazing. You get some really good tension between the characters, because again, these guys are they're all out for themselves in a way. There you go. There's the menu screen there, and there's the wagon, and the husband's pinned underneath the wagon when they came out of the gold mine there. But very entertaining Western. But let's talk a little bit about Jeffrey here. So for those of you who are unaware who Jeffrey Hunter is, he's also popular. Well, people more now today, or at least over from the 80s to the 90s to now. The character he played on Star Trek, the pilot of Star Trek, not the first episode of Star Trek, the original series, but the pilot, and he was the original captain. He played Captain Pike. He couldn't fulfill his obligation to be on the show. He was more focused on being in movies. The studio didn't like the pilot, so they started over and they got William Shatner to play, Captain Kirk. They made some changes, and the rest is history. But it's interesting because over time, the love for the Captain Pike character has grown. Even in the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies, they had the actor. I forgot the name of the actor, but he plays Captain Pike in that movie, and he's kind of like a role model slash, gives the advice to Chris Pine's version of Captain Kirk. Kirk, James T. Kirk. So there's this love for Pike, and in Strange New Worlds, the Star Trek series that's out right now. I'm not sure if it's any good or not. I haven't watched it, but it features Captain Pike and his adventures with his crew. So it's interesting. This actor was in one episode, and over the years, the love for the character of Captain Pike has grown, and it's still going today. But unfortunately, like I said, there's a little bit of tragedy here. He came to start making some spaghetti westerns to help out his career, and he had some success. And then he tried to make a film, and it was kind of like I don't know if it was like a mobster movie. It looked like a modern day mobster type movie, but unfortunately, there was an explosion that was supposed to It was on the windshield of the car, and it was supposed to explode outward. But unfortunately, whoever fucked up, it went the other direction into him. The explosion went into him, and he was never the same after that. And he ended up, unfortunately, having a stroke, and he ended up falling down the stairs, hitting his head, and then later dying. I know. That's very tragic. It's very tragic. I thought it was something like many years ago. I thought he was riding his horse. He fell off his horse, hit his head, and then they ended up dying later. But that's what happened. He ended up having a stroke. During that, he fell down the steps and hit his head. And yeah. I'm sorry. I don't mean to depress anyone with tonight's Blu-ray reviews, but I have to share this. It's tragic, but at the same time, it's very interesting. You guys know about some of these, great actors. Unfortunately, their careers and lives are cut short. So I had to share that with you. But you're going to find all this out and more with the special features and the featurettes and the box set. But yeah, rest in power, Jeffrey Hunter. But yeah, for those of you that are getting into Star Trek for the first time and you're watching Strange New Worlds, there you go. It's all about Captain Pike. It's all about Captain Pike. All right, we got one more left, at least for the Westerns. All right, let's go ahead and knock this out of the park here. The most interesting out of all four, it almost feels like this is an anti-Western. It's very interesting. I didn't watch these in order how they were in the box set. I just kind of grabbed whatever was there. And I actually ended up watching Metallo first. And it's very interesting. It's very different. It's not your traditional spaghetti Western. We're going to have the duel at the end, or we're going to have the big shootout at the end, or we're going to, it's not that kind of movie or vibe or feel. It's very different and fascinating, Metallo is. So let me bring up so you guys can take a look at some screenshots here. All right. So plot synopsis for Metallo. There we go. So this one came out in 1970. Outlaw Bart is about to be hanged with a gang of Mexican banditos ride into town and rescue him, only for him to shoot them and then ride away to his hideout, where he and his gang plan to rob a stage. But Bart is shot, leaving the sadistic gang members to deal with the loot, a mysterious stranger, a woman who has lost her husband in an accident, and their ghost town hideout's only inhabitant. Yes. Yeah, there's our I can't even say protagonist, because he's not a good guy. There's one good guy and one good girl, but everybody else kind of in the movie they're all outlaws. They're all no good. But yeah, just the way the cinematography is, shot transitions, the music again. I would love to have the soundtrack because it's so different. It's crazy at times and wild. The sound effects you hear, and like it's all over the place, but in a good, interesting way. Like there's moments where you got like some funky, funky like pop rock playing, right? Some jazzy, funky pop rock music, and then later, you have the traditional orchestral type music, but then later it almost sounds like a horror movie. Like it's like, are you watching an Argento film now? Like it's very, very interesting. But yeah, Corrado Pani here, in a way, is kind of our lead. But yeah, these characters are not good people. They are not nice. There's some screws loose for a lot of these villains here. This is unfortunate. This female's walking into town. This actor here, Antonio Salinas, is a stage actor, and he only picks roles for films that are interesting to him. If it's a very eccentric character, he's like all in, and he's good. He's really good in the movie. Cinematography great. You do get some fun little body count and some violence here and there, but it's not. Like I said, it feels like an anti-Western. It feels like the director's trying to do something different. Not a traditional type of Western. But yeah, there are moments where I'm like, am I watching a horror movie? Like you have to watch the movie, and not because of like gore or anything, but just like the location, things being shot at night, the very eerie soundtrack. It's very mysterious. This movie is, and it's my kind of movie where it's literally like villains versus villains. So I highly recommend Matalo, and most importantly, the movie. The movie gives you something I was not expecting to see in a Western. Boomerang versus gun. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil it. Boomerang versus gun. Not going to talk about it. Not going to spoil it. You got to watch it for yourselves. But it was very, very entertaining how they pulled it off. Very entertaining movie. But just remember, it's very different. It is not your traditional spaghetti Western. But that's what I kind of like about it. And in a way, it was kind of a remake, they said, to an older film, but in terms of plot setup. But both movies are like night and day, basically. So, what? There he is. Make sure you guys subscribe to Entertainment Talk Nation. Good old Rob. That's right. Subscribe over there. My other Girth brother. He just had an amazing interview interviewing the cast and crew of Alien Planet. That's right, some sci-fi indie goodness there. So make sure you check it out. There's a lot of hilariosity and fun moments. So got to go to his channel, check it out. You can watch it here too. I do have it in my playlist. But subscribe to ETN. Good to see you, brother. Who else we got here? Sweaty and sexy with this muggy. That describes everyone in all of these spaghetti westerns that we just everyone's sweaty and sexy. Yeah, Boomerang versus Gun is great. It's one of the highlights of the film for sure. But yeah, highly recommend you guys buy this box set if you guys are into spaghetti westerns. I put a link in the description box below, so you can go straight to Arrow and buy it there. But like I said, I think it's $20 cheaper. I think it's $50 instead of $70 on Amazon. But yeah, look into it. Okay, now hold on. I gotta set this up. Hold on, I gotta make sure I got plot synopsis and all that there. I gotta make sure hold on. I don't know if you guys noticed in the description and the Blu-ray that I put, the cover of the Blu-ray that I put on the thumbnail of the video. The title itself is not something it's not something that Samurai Guy normally reviews. Yes. Hold on a second. My towel looks like a cult creepy. Yeah, perfect. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, you watched it already? Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, man. I'm glad you checked it out. I'm gonna have to watch your video now. But let's get to this. So let's see. I have it right here? So when I got this MVD entertainment group, sorry, I took it out of the package and I flipped it over, right? And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, was this a mistake? Because usually, so far, I'll review like crime, drama, martial arts, horror, action, sci-fi. I've kind of done all the genres for Arrow and Well Go USA, 88 Films, and all that MVD, but nothing with this title. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh no, oh God, what was this a mistake? Was this a mistake? So I sat down. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I sat down. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna. They sent it to me. I'm gonna give it a shot. I once I found out who directed it and who was in it, I was like, oh, okay. Okay, I think they knew what they were doing when they sent me this copy. But there was still no guarantee. There was still no guarantee because of the title. Okay. Now, what do you not see Samurai Guy, as long as I've been here on YouTube, what do you not see me review? What genre? Action, martial arts, drama, sci-fi, horror. I pretty much covered all the bases, and once in a while we'll do something outside the box. But I know you guys are thinking musicals, right? But what is the main? There you go. Tribal is he's close. There you go. Hey, all right. There you go. Severio says kid movies. Oh, you're close, Severio. If the kid movie's entertaining, I'll talk about it. But mostly, yeah, we don't really. Like I said, once in a while we'll dip outside the box, but not really necessarily with this. Now, those who are big, huge Hong Kong cinema fans, they adore this. They love this. They worship this movie. Okay, I had after I got done watching it, I made my assessment of how I feel about it, which you will get my honest and unbiased review of it. But out of curiosity, I checked out other reviewers and just online and stuff like that, and they love and adore this movie. But here's the thing. The name of this movie, okay, just imagine Samurai Guy. Oh, cool. MVD sent me a new movie to review. All right, let me take it out. Oh, God, A Moment of Romance. A moment? Look, I'm having problems saying it right now. Hold on a second. A moment of romance. What is happening? What is happening? But then I looked into it really quick. Right? I looked into it really quick. And I was like, oh my God, one of the greatest action movie directors of all time, who's no longer with us, unfortunately, rest in power, Benny Chan, Raging Fire, Shaolin. What? He's the director of A Moment of Romance? The hell is this? But, all right, early in his career, I don't know. There's no guarantee. Some of the greatest directors of all time have made movies, right? But it also stars Andy Lau. And Andy Lau, I have not seen that. As long as I've been watching movies with him in a movie, I have never seen a bad Andy Lau performance. Like, I don't know if is it possible for him to act like trash? Like trash, right? So I'm like, okay, one of the greatest action directors of all time is directing this. Andy Lau, one of the greatest actors of all time, is in this. Okay, all right, I feel a little bit better. I can calm down. But as I sat down, I was getting ready to watch this. I was like, still kind of freaking out. So imagine a couple that are casuals and they don't watch a lot of scary movies. That's not their thing. They're not really into horror. And you sit them down to watch Hereditary or some shit, right? Like you sit them down to watch some fucked up horror movie shit, right? I can see both of them like clutching each other, like, right? Like clutching each other, like they don't know what they're about to watch, right? That's me when it comes to romantic movies. I sat down, getting ready to watch this, and I'm sitting in my seat like, I was just like clenching the chair, like, oh, is this gonna be shit? Is this gonna be horrible? Jesus Christ! I'm getting ready to watch a romantic movie. What the fuck? A movie called A Moment of Romance. The fuck is going on? So, but I always give films a shot, right? I give it a shot. Did I like it? We're going to talk about it in a second. Hold on one second. Here's a little clip. What? All right, so let me show you the special features here really quick. Let me do some screen share action. And don't forget, if you guys are interested in A Moment of Romance, the description is in the link in the description to purchase it is in the description box below of this video. All right, so it's not even out yet. So it comes out, you can pre-order it. It comes out August 22nd. That's right. This is the price that it is on MVD Entertainment Group, but I wouldn't be surprised if you guys found it for cheaper on Amazon, but you're still supporting MVD. And Radiance Films was the one that brought this film here. So here we go. Let's get the plot synopsis down here. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, make sure you guys can see me here. All right, so a small-time hood, Wadi, played by Andy Lau from Infernal Affairs, is enlisted by Triad boss Trumpet, Tommy Wong, who was in The Killer, as a getaway driver for a daring heist that goes wrong. Thinking fast, Dee takes Jojo, played by Jacqueline Chien-Lien Wu, from The Barefooted Kid, which is a movie I enjoy, hostage to save his skin, but the bosses order her to be killed. They escape and begin a forbidden relationship while being chased by both sides of the law. Produced by Johnny To, another legend, Ringo Lam, another legend. The film is sensationally directed by Benny Chan in his feature debut, with a breakneck pace and violence reminiscent of To and Takashi Miike, and the beautiful and emotive sensibility of Wong Kar-wai. The film features stunning performances from Lau and Wu in her debut work. A Moment of Romance is a classic of Hong Kong cinema that has been much imitated but rarely bettered. All right, here we go. Here's the special features here. Okay, so limited edition Blu-ray special features. We got a 4K restoration of the film from the original camera negative. All right, PC. We got an original uncompressed mono audio, archival audio interview with Benny Chan, who discusses his start in the industry, A Moment of Romance, and his collaborators on the film. In Love and Danger. This was a pretty good featurette by Hong Kong cinema expert Through a Moment of Romance. A new visual essay by critic and Asian cinema expert David Desser on the genre tropes in A Moment of Romance and their use in Hong Kong cinema. Audio commentary by You Know 'Em, You Love 'Em, Asian cinema expert Frank Zhang, the master remaster. Newly translated English subtitles by Dylan Chung. You get the trailer. You get a reversible sleeve featuring original and newly commissioned artwork by Time Tomorrow. Limited edition booklet featuring new writing on the iconic cast and crew by critic Sean Gilman, and a profile of Benny Chan by Tony Williams, co-editor of Hong Kong Near Noir. That's right. That's right. And the despite what I feel about the film, y'all know the Frank Zhang commentary is fire. You're always going to learn something. You're always going to hear something interesting. But did I like the movie? That's over here to say. MK, what's going on? Hold on a second. What's going on? Let me catch up to you guys here. All right. I got much respect to Andy Lau for not wanting to go to Hollywood because he knows studios will want him to do bad movies. Similar to the one Forbidden Kingdom, Fistful of Vengeance, and The Corruptor. Uh-oh, we don't have a Corruptor fan. Uh-oh, watch out. Watch out. There, you know, Reza, there's levels to this, right? You know, there's levels. You can actually find things to enjoy in the one, even in Forbidden Kingdom. Yeah, I know, right? There's actually things in there you can enjoy. Fistful of Vengeance is trash. That is trash. But there's levels. You're forgetting about Dragon Ball. There are levels to bad. Oh, hold on a second. Let me let's see. Is that the G.I. Joe figs? Did I miss that earlier? Well, anyway, we can keep talking. Let me get back to the review here. So again, I'm grasping at the seat, freaking out, and I'm about to watch a romantic movie. And with romance films and musicals, they're, like I said before, they're not my favorite genre. And if it's your favorite genre, hey, it's all good. But for me, there has to be a little bit more to it than your traditional musical, than your traditional romantic film. There's got to be some extra for me to cling to, right? So, for example, like Blues Brothers. I love Blues Brothers, right? And I'm not a fan of musicals, but I love Blues Brothers, right? Loved RRR, right? Let's see. I'm a big fan of The Princess Bride. That's super romantic, lovey-dovey. But look at how fucking hysterical that movie is. The movie's hilarious, and it's got legitimate sword fights in that movie. Legitimate sword fight choreography. See, gotta have a little extra for samurai to kind of grasp on to something from both of those genres. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pass on it. Like you'll never sit me down, take my eyelids open, and make me Malcolm McDowell to, what is it, Les Miserables or whatever the fuck, or Rent. I'm not, 40,000 minutes, 126.7. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. Put some fighting in there, right? Or something extra. No, all right, I'll sit down and watch it. But there's got to be something extra for a samurai guy to enjoy. Yeah, there you go. Here, this is perfect example right here. One of my favorites of all time. Yeah. One of my favorites of all time. But there's something extra in there. There's something visual to look at. There's characters I like. There's stuff in there, right? So, yes, well said, Sexy Sumo. Yes, well said. But anyway, so I'm sitting there clinging to the chair like, dear God, what the fuck am I about to watch right now? And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was really surprised how entertaining the movie is. I'm stunned. I'm shocked. Now, I literally just watched this movie for the first time a couple of days ago. Now, I can imagine the impact that this film had late 80s, early 90s, right? I think this movie came out in 1990, but it still feels like 80s. You know how it goes. And and Frank Jang really was doing a great job of breaking down what it was like to be then there in the theater in Hong Kong with the audience, watching that movie when it came out on the big screen, experiencing it at that time with the audience. And it was a beautiful thing. It was really beautiful and fascinating to listen to. And like I said, I get it. Is there some schlocky things in here that I consider a little schlocky? Yeah. Is there some eye-rolling moments for me? Just for me personally? Yes. But overall, I was kind of really surprised that I enjoyed it. I had no idea. Even though Benny Chan is attached to the movie, there's no guarantee there was going to be any action in this film. Like the little snippet of trailer that I just showed you guys, I didn't know any of that was in the movie. So I'm watching this movie, and like right in the beginning of the movie, you got Andy Lau doing, he's doing some bike racing. He's hanging out with some roughnecks late at night. They're roughnecking and partying. And they have a game where, I'm sure you saw it in the clip of the trailer, where they drive trucks. My truck, I'm driving against your truck, while our chicks are on the top holding on for their dear lives. And whoever falls off first loses. This is what they did for fun. And they had that amazing stunt of the stunt person going through the windshield. I was like, oh my God, this is how the movie starts. I was like, Jesus, all right, I'm on board. Okay, I'm on board. But we're introduced to Andy Lau's character, and he's, going on this heist here that at first is planned out pretty well. Like they know what they're doing from A to B here. But it goes bad, and we get some exciting chase sequences here. We get some cool stunt work. And I'm like, all right, movie, I'm kind of paying attention. Okay, I'm all in. I mean, Hong Kong action from the 80s and 90s, come on. It's the best. And they end up the cops end up cornering Lau's character, and he ends up taking this poor character right here hostage, so that way he could escape. He meets up with his boys, and here we go. Trumpet. That's right. Don't fuck with the Trumpinator here. Trumpet's like, what the fuck are you doing meeting us out here? And you got a hostage in your car looking at us. What the fuck are you doing? So they walk over there and try to kill her. Very interesting scene where it's all in slow motion. And Andy Lau tells her to stay down. His character. Let me go to the character names here. He tells her to stay down in her seat. Wah, the character of Wah. There we go. He tells JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, stay down in the goddamn seat. What the fuck are you doing? Of course, she's stupid ass, dumbass, raises her head up and gets caught. So then they kind of come after her, and he's like, no. He's like, look. Okay, so she's my responsibility. I brought her here. She's my responsibility. I'll take care of it. So they kind of let her go. Of course, you know that doesn't last long because the cops end up coming out there and questioning her, you know. And of course, she surprisingly doesn't really give anyone up. And, you know, the character of Wadi is true to his word. He could have killed her. He could have did horrible things to her, but he takes her home safely and drops her off home. It's true to his word. I love this actor on the left here. Him and Lau here have great chemistry. I'm trying to find his name because I'm horrible with names. Mantat Ng plays Rambo. That's his character's name, Rambo. But the subtitle, the version I watched, they call him something else. But yeah, he's just an old buddy, and they kind of have like this bootleg car wash job on the side to kind of earn some money. But he's a great actor. He was great in Shaolin Soccer. I don't know if you guys recognize him. He was like Golden Leg from Shaolin Soccer. Yeah, they've acted on TVB shows before, so they have great chemistry. But they're great together. But he's hilarious. But then we have a really great dramatic scene with him a little bit later. But I know, Rambo, right? I know, right? Ichi the Killer has the best romantic intro. Well, if I mean, come on, Takashi Miike's Visitor Q, Sumo. That's the most romantic film of all time. I mean, come on, let's be honest here. Over time, she ends up falling for Wah, and he tries to stay away from her. He cares about her, and he tries to protect her when the villains go after her, and then they start to bond. Right? At some point. That was one of the parts of the movie I didn't like was their godfather got attacked. So Trumpet and the crew were like, we got to go get him. Let's go. And you never see the fight. You don't see anything. You just see her find him, Wadi, after the fact. It feels like part of the movie's missing. We really needed to see that fight. But she finds him and takes care of him and stuff like that. And like I said, they bond. She ends up becoming friends with Rambo and helps him with the little car wash stuff. And, they opposites attract kind of storyline. But what I hold on a second. Ichi was getting his itch on outside the window. What's up, Anumas? How you doing, brother? Yeah, well, you know what? Now that you brought that up, a Serbian film is the most romantic movie of all time. Yeah, I'm sorry. Visitor Q gets the boot. It's a Serbian film. Thank you. That's how we roll around here. But yeah, to make a long story short, opposites attract. But there's a lot of great things about the film. I love the neon light signs, the cinematography, the music. It's so good, but I was not expecting brutality. Oh, man. Now, this is not a nonstop action thrill ride type of film, but you get some heroic bloodshed moments in this movie. I mean, there's some brutal fucking gang throwdowns. We were talking machete slashing, people getting fucked up, like moments. And I was like, sitting on the chair. I was like relaxed now. I'm like, all right, I'm in my world. I'm in my element. I was glitching at first with the title A Moment of Romance. I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, the hell I'm about to watch. Oh, machetes, bloodshed. Okay, cool. Somebody flying through a windshield. Great. Car chase. All right. Samurai Guy's in. All right, let me pay attention to the story as well. But yeah, I was not expecting that at all. I've heard some people call A Moment of Romance the perfect date movie because there's something for the girl and the guy. I can kind of see that in a way. But this is what I mean by there's a little bit of schlock, a little bit of eye rolling from me today watching it a couple of days ago. I know the impact it had from Frank James commentary and reading the reviews of people that worship this movie. I get it. I understand. But when it came to the iconic scene that apparently a whole bunch of other movies copied, there's a scene in the film where it's iconic, it's memorable. Everybody remembers this scene that has seen the film or are fans of the film. And after a ridiculously violent scrap, Andy Lau is fucked up. Wadi, the character of Wadi, is fucked up. Well, we have the tender moment where he rescues his woman from her rich parents, and hey, you're coming with me. Let's go. And there's supposed to be this big romantic, tenderized moment. And while they're riding away, he's still fucked up from the fight previously, and his nose is bleeding out and all that. He stops because this is where I'm sure then they went insane, just like Frank said they did. Okay, they were like, "Oh my god, this is amazing," but it's a little eye rolling for me. Okay, he's fucked up, he's bleeding out, but he stops. God damn it! Okay, he stops the bike because he sees the fucking wedding store over here. He sees the wedding store. God damn it! Boom! Stops the bike. Gets off the bike, picks up a trash can, throws that motherfucker through the glass. The glass breaks. He gets his tuxedo, puts it on, baby. He gets her the dress. She puts it on. Cut to them on the bike. We have the iconic shot of both of them in their wedding garb, riding at night while she just holds on to her man, and he's riding in his fucking wedding tux like, fuck it, with the nose bleeding out and the blood coming down on her hand while she embraces him. Hold on, I got the shot right here. Boom. Oh shit, he stops somewhere, puts the wedding ring on, damn it. What? Y'all don't know nothing about no romantic films. I am an expert in all romantic movies. Okay? I've seen them all. Okay, so you have the camp. It was iconic. It was memorable. So many other people have copied this scene. The audience went nuts. They weren't expecting it. And that image of them in their wedding garb on the bike with the blood shooting out of his nose, it was like a big deal. So you have this camp. Then you have this camp over here that go, what the fuck was that? If you're following the story, why are we doing this right now? Do we really have time to do this shit? Oh my God. I'm rolling my eyes. What the fuck are we doing? All right. This is fucking horrible. I can't take this seriously. You have that camp. Where do I lie? Right in the middle. I'm right in the middle. I understand it. I get it. I get it. But I do have to roll my eyes a little bit, especially when the scene that happens, the fight that goes down is like brutal. And you want a certain character to get to another certain character to fuck him up. When I'm like that, I'm like, do we have time for this? Like, real? Okay, fine. It's a romantic movie. All right. Then you have throughout the movie, you have romantic movie montages, right? You got to have that. It's a romantic film. So like I said, there's for me, who's just now seen the movie a couple of days ago. All right. There's some schlocky moments. There's a few eye-rolling moments. However, what this movie nails in the coffin, well, in the coffin? No, what this movie nails, take that back. What this movie nails, what it nails perfectly is the kind of ending Samurai Guy likes. And I was, for a second there, I was like, really? Like this is how it ends? This can't be how it ends. No. This can't be how this movie ends. No. And minor spoiler, it doesn't end that way. It has an ending to where I'm like, now we're fucking talking. Now, it's not a big, huge, like, action finale. And Wadi fights 100 dudes. John Woo hard-boiled shootout. It's not that kind of ending. But it's an ending that fits his character. It's an ending that I'm like, all right, nailed it. I am happy with that. Thank you, movie. Yes. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. So I will not spoil it. But thankfully, after the Cheese Fest, that's the most iconic and iconic movie or scene in the history of all romantic films. After that, I'm like, okay, we're back on track now. We're back on track. So hold on, let me catch up to you guys. I'm catching up to you guys' comments. Hold on. Have I seen Romeo? I think I did, but I feel like I didn't at the same time. If I watched it, I would have no reason to watch it though. So I don't know if I did. You got me curious now. I will not spoil it. I'm not. You got to find out for yourself. You got to find out. No Michael Bolton songs in it. I'm not spoiling it. But I will say this. A Moment of Romance, again, if you guys are interested, make sure you guys check it out. Check it out. The link in the description box below if you guys are interested. I will say this. I was freaking the fuck out sitting down, scared that I was going to watch a lovey-dovey movie, and it's just Lifetime Channel lovey-dovey from beginning to end, and I'll be clenching the chair, cringing, trying to get through it. And I was not expecting car chases, stunts, drama, villains. You could not wait to die. You wanted to reach through the fucking screen and fucking choke these motherfuckers out. A very likable lead in Wadi and a great performance by Andy Lau. This character grew on me by the end, but in the beginning I was really annoyed. I was really annoyed by this character, but by the end it grew on me. Likable, lovable side characters with another great performance from our actor right here. And moments that work for a romantic movie. And moments that are a little cringy. A little cringy. So I don't know, man. I don't know. When you guys get to this scene, if you're a big fan of romantic films, when you guys get to that iconic scene, you may be bawling your eyes out by the time you get there. You may be like, oh my God, this is so romantic. Like it may work for you like it did back then. And it works for some people today. Like I said, I've saw some recent reviews where people will love and adore this movie. But I had to, like I said, I'm in the middle. I get it. This is fucking terrible. I'm right in the middle with that scene. Like I'm in the middle. It's a little cringy, but I get it. I get it. All right. Romantic, important, iconic scene. And here's the crazy thing. The featurette that I watched afterwards, this blew my mind. And I was like, oh my God. So the guy was breaking down, talking about the different tropes and how A Moment of Romance was kind of in a way a first of its kind because it had elements of several other different genres altogether. You had the heroic bloodshed. You had the melodramatic part of the film. You had the romantic stuff for the kids. You had the, it was a mixture of everything. And then he broke it down and he was like, I don't want to say this movie ripped off. I don't want to say this movie copied, but I'm going to test you guys watching right now. Okay. I'm going to test you guys. What other movie out there? And I'm going to put it on screen. Oh my God. This movie was insane. This is the Possession. If you guys have never seen Possession, check it out. Yes, it is very romantic. Yes. Me and Lady Fat Blood, man. Woo. After watching this, man, that was it. Man. Wanted to make out right there on the spot. This was one of the greatest, I don't know what the fuck is going on movies, but I'm enjoying myself. That's what Possession is. All right, so I'm going to test you guys right now. I'm going to go down the same exact beats of A Moment of Romance. And I want you guys to tell me in chat, and I'll put it on the screen. What other movie does this sound like? Okay? All right. You get get his heist brothers together, right? They need the money, right? They're part of a gang, kind of part of a group. They go out to do the heist. Heist goes wrong. The leader of the heist ends up taking a female as a hostage. Later, they fall in love. Let me know in chat right now what other movie has almost the exact same plot points of A Moment of Romance. And if you don't tell me in the next minute or so, I'll let you guys know. But on the featurette, the guy broke it down, and I was like, oh my God. Wow. Oh shit. That's what I'm talking about. The motherfucking town. It's the exact same fucking plot. It's the same plot. The movie, I enjoy The Town, by the way. I like it. But the movie where, this was critically acclaimed, everyone really likes The Town. And if you stop and think about it, it literally is a moment of romance. It's literally a moment of romance. Except there's no scene where Ben Affleck, pulls over and gets a tux and a wedding dress for the girl, the love of his life. But yeah, that was very interesting that guy brought that up. And the guy was like, I'm not saying it ripped it off, but because it was based off of The Town was based off of a novel. But this is 1990, way before that novel came out. I thought that was a very interesting comparison. Heat. Well, I guess in a way, a little bit with De Niro's character. Ah, look at that. Yeah, Sumo's on it. Sumo, Smokey and the Bandit. No, you guys are picking up. You guys are doing some other ones too. Yeah. Those are some other good ones out there. But yeah, 1990, A Moment of Romance. Very surprised. I enjoyed the hell out of it, and I had a lot of fun watching it. And if you're not into romantic films like me, I'm gonna have to recommend it, because if I liked it, there's a good chance you guys would enjoy it too. What is going on? What planet is this? Is this multiverse samurai right now? Am I a Skrull? Is this not the boy? Is this not your boy Preston that you know and you love? What what is going on around here? Samurai Guy liking a romantic film? I only got one thing to say. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm here all week, folks. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm here all week. That's right. The things that pop into my head to do. Yes. That's right. You got the jazz hands, baby. Oh, that's good shit. I should clip that out and make that a story, a short on the channel. Oh, what fun. All right. All the Blu-rays or movie reviews are done. Highly recommend every single one of the movies, especially A Moment of Romance. I did not see that coming at all. So, but yeah, I got about maybe 30 more minutes or 45. Let's swing it. Let's hang out a little bit longer. Hold on. Let me get rid of these tabs here. All right. How are you all? What movies have you been watching? Any recommendations? What's going down? Only Samurai Guy would think of something like that. Michael says the Trek show with Pike characters is not good. They just had a song. I forgot. I completely forgot about the musical episode that was announced. Like I said, I don't watch the show, but I just want to point out there that it was about Pike. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, you know what? Egg Shen, I saw a 4K announcement for The Mist. So I really hope the black and white version is on there. I would not watch The Mist any other way. There's no reason for me to watch it in color. The versus romantic movie. Hey, people have asked me. There's people that want was it You've Got Mail versus Sleepless in Seattle. And I was like, oh well, that was a nice try, but it's not gonna happen. 30 minutes of playtime. Is it another good Who Am I? Maybe next time I'll use that, brother. Rom-com versus would be hilarious. I would only do something like this. God, that means I have to torture myself and watch both movies. I would only do something like this if it was for April Fools. If it was April Fools, I would do a rom-com versus. I would. Oh, shit. Spilled out there. Moist and Monster. I've seen the first season and I'm sold. I just need to get back into it. It's been a while, so I'll probably rewatch first season. But yeah, I am. I want to see that horror thriller, Anubis, the actor that plays Homelander. I saw a clip of his horror thriller, and I was like, dude, that it looked like a movie where I'm like, I don't want to see anything else on it. I don't want to see a trailer. I want to go in blind. I don't want to know what the plot is. I just want to go in blind and be surprised. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen that. I forgot the name of it. Can't buy me. Sumo, don't be giving people ideas. I'm gonna predict your rating for the Meg 2 Electric Boogaloo, Severio. You give C is average. You give the Meg 2 an A-. You made it. What's up, Justin? How you doing, brother? I made a cameo on tonight's episode of Guy Fieri's Diners. Oh, what? Nice, man. Send me a picture or something on Instagram. Now, this is tempting. This gives me an excuse to watch the Leonardo DiCaprio one just to say I did it and then revisit Tromeo. That'd be hilarious. I still haven't seen it yet because I was off and on. Should I or shouldn't I do a reaction video? And it just got farther away from me because I'm like setting up other things. So Airheads. Cobweb. Yeah, there it is. Cobweb. Yeah. Good. That's good, Anubis. So if you're curious about it, you'll go in blind like me. Yeah, man. It looks kind of psychological, but horror, but I don't really know. I want to that kind of stuff, not knowing, it gets me excited. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's not garbage. Mortal Kombat 1995 is not on 4K? That's horrible. I probably would, just for fun. Ooh, what season, Tribal Chief? What season was that? Was it the first season? Severo gives the Meg 2 a B-. I don't know. That means it's like C territory for me. It sounds like people had fun with it. Yeah, no spoilers. But we'll be talking Warriors too, Reza. Next week's the finale. So me and Kyle, we reviewed the first 2 seasons, so we got to get together and review the 3rd season for sure. And then make sure you show up, man. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it in detail. Excuse me. Season 3. Oh, shit. All right. I've been hearing positive things about Gran Turismo. I have not read any, like, gone in detailed reviews or anything, but I've been hearing it's pretty good. I think I don't know if I saw a trailer or something. I saw the title sounds familiar. You guys better review that. I'm expecting a review. You have to. It's hysterical. You have to do it. It's fun. MK, answer MK's question there, Severio. I don't know, man. I'm hearing bad stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know if I got time to waste 10 episodes of my life when I can watch Banshee or something else. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, well, I'm surprised that it hasn't broken it yet. I'm surprised. Uh-oh. Oh, they're chiming in on me now. They're chiming in. Oh, no. The pressure. The pressure. That sounded like a Mortal Kombat laugh right there. That was not on purpose. I saw that. But who's watching Twister 2? Anybody pre-order their tickets yet? I don't know, man. I saw Sweet Tooth singing the thong song or something. And I'm like, oh no, what's going on? Hey, if the rest of it's badass, I'll think about it. No promises. I think this is a setup. I think Sumo secretly just messaged Anubis on Facebook. And I think it's a setup. I think it's a setup, man. It's supposed to be coming. I haven't heard anything new though. I don't know. If Severio says it's amazing, then I know I'm not watching it. That's the deal breaker, Anubis. If Severio right now says that he loved Twisted Metal, I'm out. I'm out. Oh, there's something special coming, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Severio, have you watched the Twisted Metal show on Peacock? If you've seen it, let me know what you thought about it. That's the deal breaker, Anubis. Sumo. Ah, damn it. Damn it, Jim. Oh, we have fun here. We have fun. You don't have Peacock? How dare you? I have not yet. The only thing I've heard is, knowing Well Go USA, if anything, I'll get an email, but I haven't gotten an email yet. But knowing Well Go USA, they'll release this on Blu-ray because it's titled as like a Hi-Ya original. That's why it's only on the Hi-Ya channel right now. But I wouldn't be surprised. Do it. All right, let's do some thriller talking here. What is everyone's favorite thriller movie? For example, mine is Sleeping with the Enemy. I saw that in theater, Heather. Yes. Yeah, I remember enjoying that. Every time I hear that classical music song somewhere else, I think of that movie. Yeah, I have Standard. I think I have it on. If I don't have it on Blu-ray, I have Standard on DVD. That was good. That was a good movie. Speaking of heist movies, that was really good. Top 10 shark films. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. I missed that one. Yes, I heard about that. Yeah, good movie. It's all good. Top 5, top 10. It's all good. Be a fun video to watch. How come this is not a band name? How come no one's thought of this and naming their band name Shimon? I guarantee you, if a brand new young buck, some TikTokins decide to form a band called Shimon, nobody would get it. This generation wouldn't get it. And they would be like, I love Shimon. That'd be hilarious. Stay tuned. Something special might be coming for Manhunter as well. The one where Demi Moore and Glenn Close fool around with Michael Douglas. The way you word that, it's like they're both in the movie. You got a threesome going on. Oh yeah, man. What is it? Fatal Attraction, Basic Instinct. That's right. I have not seen Basic Instinct 2. I heard it's atrocious. Has anyone here watching right now seen, just for curiosity purposes, just for shits and giggles, anyone here seen Basic Instinct 2? Let me know. Yeah. I want to see if anyone's seen it. That would be hilarious if somebody popped up right now. Yeah, I saw it. Hey, Jax, what's going on? Good to see you. Oh, okay. So Rhett's seen it. Somebody, like I always say, somebody somewhere, that's their favorite movie. But yeah, I'm assuming it's very forgetful. That's hilarious. Ooh, now, yes. Yes. Angel Heart's great. Oh, I just watched. Oh, hold on. Everything went crazy for a second. Man, I think when I saw it in theater, I didn't like the ending either. And then when I rewatched it on Blu-ray, I ended up liking the movie. But yeah, it's still a good movie. But yeah, I get it. I totally get it. You sneaked in to see Basic Instinct, huh? Who else was in that, Heather? Was that the one where he gets let in the house? He like needs help or something, and she lets him in the house, and everything's cool at first because he's big Driss, and then he gives her some big Driss, and then it gets crazy after that. Is that the same movie? Oh God, could you imagine this challenge? Could you imagine this challenge? Samurai Guy, we need you to Dirty Dancing versus something. Are we going to start doing that now? The next verses, Dirty Dancing versus what is it? What's another dance movie? What was that dance movie that sums it up, right? What was that dance movie that came out in the 2000s? That sums it up, right? It stars that. What is the name of that? I can't remember her name. Long blonde hair. She was with a black dude. The black dude who was in The barbershop movies. What was the name of that movie? No, not Step Up. That was the that's a good one, Jax, to do a versus episode. Step Up's a good one. There you go. Save the Last Dance. When this trailer came out on TV, I was like, oh, this looks bad. I heard it's actually a good movie if you're into that kind of stuff. What happened to that actress? Honey. Oh man. Anyone see Honey? we went from dark crime thrillers to Honey. That's how we roll here, man. We're all over the place. Dirty Dancing versus Step Up. Oh, you know what, man? If we're doing dance movies, oh my God, I don't know. I might tap and do the fucking romantic movie versus instead. Oh God, yeah, I'm tapping. Mamma Mia, I can't do it. Julia Stiles, what happened to her? Oh God, did I ever tell you guys my Footloose story? Breaking, there you go. Breaking would win by default. Yes, that act. Yes, yeah, she was in that one. Did I ever tell you my Footloose story? So a buddy of mine, Grease versus American Graffiti. American Graffiti had singing in it? Or just that era? It'd be good verses. Let's see. We got Ghost. Never heard of Honey, just Honey Slasher with Pooh Bear. You've never heard of Honey? Come on. It's the big Jessica Alba, Look at Me, I'm Hot movie, and I can dance. Yeah, that era. That's not bad. I think a lot of us would vote for American Graffiti, but Grease is the more popular movie, so that would be interesting versus for sure. Yes. Well, this would win. This would beat everything. There's no competition. Van Damme coming out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if I haven't told you my Footloose story, I'll tell you. So, Beach Street. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm with you right there, Jax. I'm with you right there. Yeah, You Got Served. That shit. I'd rather watch Sleepless in Seattle. Fuck You Got Served. that kind of stuff. I can't do it. But yeah, a buddy of mine, high school buddy, who shall not be named. He's like, hey, it's my sister's birthday. Come on over and hang out. I'm like, all right. So me and my buddy Wayne picked me up. We went out there. I can name him because he's, it's not his sister. So he's like, hey, we're going out there to a party, man. We're going out there to a party, bro. Cha. Let's go, bro. The parties, the 90s. Right. So he picks me up. We get in the car, right? Driving over there. We get to the house. I never been to his house. And I never met his family or anything. It's my first time even being there. I just see him at high school, my other buddy. And I go there and we go inside and the family's there and there's some other friends. Her friends are there. There's other friends there. And, it's everyone's cool. Everyone seems nice. They got some food or whatever. And we're just kind of just hanging out. Then I started getting really bored because I was like, I thought this was like a party, like something going on. Right. So me and Wayne, we were looking at each other like, like we were like, well, maybe we should roll out or something, like if we were there to hang out with him or do something, but we were there to be with his sister, I guess. And so I regret it. I'll never forgive myself. Just because we're just sitting there. We're just sitting there forever. I'm like, are we going to do something or watch a movie or something? And then all of a sudden I turn to him and I go, hey, you got any music? Just to kind of play some music, filling the dead air, right? And he goes, yeah, hold on a second. He gets up. All of a sudden, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut. Footloose comes out. Boom. Speakers just blasting. And I was laughing my ass off. My buddy Wayne was holding his stomach, laughing his ass off. We thought he was joking. We thought he was just being goofy. We thought he was joking. Okay. No, that was legit. We about to get down. We about to jam right now in the house. And him and everybody else, his sister, friends, their family, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody started cutting the Footloose, and it was like everyone's going crazy in there. And then me and Wayne, we looked at each other. We're like, man, we fucking out. Motherfuckers, we out. We're getting out of here, right? We're leaving. And me and Wayne, like, we didn't have to tell each other. We just looked at each other. We're like, that's it. Let's fucking bounce. Let's go. Get out of here. So we go, and he's all like, hey, where you guys going, man? Party's just started, bro. And we're like, no, man, we got, woo, look at the time. Oh, look at that. We didn't have cell phones then, but I'm pulling up cell phone. Woo, all right. Hey, man, it's good to see you, brother. Hey, all right, happy birthday to the little one. All right. Boom, I forgot that thing. Wayne, we had that thing. We had to go. And we sped out of there, and we're driving back home. Wayne's taking me home. And we were just sitting in the car like, bro, did that just happen? We were like, did that just happen? They busted out some Footloose for reals. Like it's the jam. And they all started cutting. And then we couldn't stop laughing on the way home. But yeah, there's your Samurai Guy Footloose story. I swear my young life easily could have been a sitcom. Easily could have been a sitcom, all the stuff. Forbidden dance. Uh-oh. It's forbidden. Sid Haig was in it. What? Oh. Yeah, they might as well have played this song. Just hanging out. Hanging out with the family. Having ourselves a party. Just hanging out. Yeah, they might as well play that. What do you think was crazy? De Niro in The Fan. Ooh. I'm going to go with Douglas, but both of their performances were like subtle. They weren't just like, I'm crazy. They're very subtle about it, and it built. So that's a good little comparison there. I'm going to go with Douglas though. I want to, you want to, oh my God. Hey, we were laughing hysterically at first. We were like, this dude put on Footloose. Oh, shit. Wayne, everybody is cutting. I think, my good man, I think it's time we make our way out of the house. Yes. You forgot the briefcase. Yes. There's so many memes. It's like the older, I forgot one of the memes I saw, but it was like the older you get, the more you understand Michael Douglas's character from Falling Down. Everyone started to fight dance. Hey, that's true. It's a good distraction. Anything 80s montage is welcome. Well, that character, that character is like, that's the character right there. Come out, wherever you are, counselor. Oh, man. No, man, it wasn't that kind of party. He was hyping up that it was going to be that kind of party. But nah, dude. It was all fruit punch. Non-spiked. Oh, I know, right? Same person. Rocky versus Rambo stream. Oh, did you get a chance to finish all the movies, Jax? Travolta versus Broken Arrow versus Face Off. That would be a good one. 2 John Woo movies. Yeah. That'd be a pretty good one. Oh, man, I heard about this. I heard about this movie. Was it Gerard Butler played the Phantom? What's up, Tyler? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Go for it. Go for it. Boom. Hey, well, congratulations. All right. Nice. Congrats. Well, you got time to catch up. Time to binge. Hey, all right. Congrats. Jax, you know what? You're getting the Redford. Jax right now is probably going, what the fuck is the Redford? The hell was that? Which soundtrack, Severia? Which one? Rocky 5? Castaway versus Swiss Army Man. Oh my goodness. Oh, you've seen the meme before. Okay. Go for it. Man, that song sounds so 90s. It's perfect. It's perfect for that movie. Go for it. Now, if he busted out some go for it, then maybe I would have got up and, started cutting. Ooh, I'm sure Sumo would love this one. Let's see. Oh, that's epic. That's legend. She's a legend. Oh, God. That's Edgar's show, right, Sumo? That's his show, right? Hey, that street fight's legit. Despite what people say about 5, the street fight is legit, man. Zack Attack. If I did this, how much you want to bet everyone would be like, no, man, I can't make it. They'd be like, oh, that's the choices for this Thursday's Versus, huh? Ooh, look at the time. Something else came up. That's the best part, yeah. That's it. Jax is rolling in the dough. That's it. Send Jax a private message here. I'm going to need 10 grand. Need 10,000. You could send that to my Venmo. There we go. All right, that's sent. Okay. All right. Isn't that insane? That's crazy, man. Crazy. It's funny because if you think about it, it was almost Mike Tyson too, especially with the especially with the bootleg Don King character that showed up. Only in America. Why did I have an accent all of a sudden? Don King got an accent? Don King's from Texas. I don't know if y'all knew that. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm happy and I'm really sad that we are pretty much the same with Barry, Tyler. I'm happy that you agree with me, that we're on the same page with Barry, but at the same time, I'm sad because Barry was the greatest show ever until it wasn't. And it was not as close as being a Game of Thrones experience. That's nothing I don't think anything will top that for me, but it was disappointing. Season 3 Warrior's good. I mean, I have some nitpicks about it, but after next week's last episode, we'll talk about it. Me and Kyle will get together and do a review on that one. So, hey, brother, get some rest, my friend, man. Get some rest and have a great weekend, my friend. And say hello to the Queen, Queen Neko. That's right. Yeah, Tyler, I agree with you, man. Let's see. Who's your most hated non-original character out of these Ray from Star Wars? Alice for Resident Evil movies or Cole? It's Cole. It's still Cole, man. Dude, that was brutal. Dude, no one talks about this movie, This Boy's Life. Nobody talks about this movie. It's so strange, especially when you have Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio in the same movie. Nobody talks about that movie. It's a fucked up at parts. Pretty good drama overall, but no, it's weird. It's almost like that movie doesn't exist. It's very strange. You're going for Ray for the worst. The only reason I can't argue with that scenario. The only reason I picked Cole was because there was potential for Ray in Force Awakens. There's no potential for Cole in Mortal Kombat. Let's see what they do with this character in the next one. Maybe they'll flesh him out, or Cole does not need to be the focus for the sequel. For the next Mortal Kombat movie, Cole needs to be part of the Defenders. Two things need to happen with Cole. One, they pull a Mortal Kombat Annihilation and they kill Cole right off at the beginning of the movie. And I will scream in the theater. I will go insane. They kill Cole off just like Johnny Cage bit it in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Kill Cole off in the beginning of the movie. Or he is part of the team. Everyone has equal footing. He is part of the Defenders. He is not the main focus of the sequel. That's the only way it's going to work with Cole. Ray and Cole should wed and give birth to the Omen. Ghost Ship versus 13 Ghosts. I could see that one. No. No. Oh man, now you're making me want to go back and watch that fight. I've only seen the movie once. But it reminded me, it was I remember it being a good thriller drama, but it reminded me of an older movie. Let me test your guys' knowledge. I feel like I'm the only guy that remembers this movie. Have you guys heard of Firstborn? Let's fucking go. That's right. That's right. RoboCop himself plays the charming new love interest of this kid's mom. And dude, Firstborn. Peter Weller, thank you, Egg. Firstborn. Who has seen Firstborn? I think I'm the only guy who's seen that movie. That's some classic old school thriller shit right there. Check out Firstborn if you haven't seen it. It gets real, man. They should kill Cole in a YouTube short. Not worth having. He's a deleted scene. Come on, Sumo. You seen Firstborn. You had to have seen Firstborn, man. Come on. No, I'm the only guy seen Firstborn. Come on. Well, I do have a lot of younglings in the audience right now. Did I actually stump you guys for a change? Watch, if I go back and watch it now and the movie's terrible. I used to like this movie. I thought this was a good movie. What about the housebreak-in thriller with Farrah Fawcett? Nobody talks about that movie anymore. That was actually a good movie. Extremities. Anyone remember Extremities? That was intense. You are fired. Sumo always sees movies that I have not seen. I am stunned you have not seen Firstborn, my friend. Brennan said he's seen it. I didn't play pinball machines after watching Firstborn. All right, I'm gonna find a poster. That's it. I got you guys for a change. I'm gonna find it right now. There's another reason why I'm doing this, to prove that I'm not insane. There we go. Yeah, I'm not insane. 1984. And yes, that is Robert Downey Jr. Somebody asked in the comments. Hold on, let me try to find some images from here. Let me find some. Oh my God, Corey Haim is in this. It's been a long time since I've seen this. Oh my God, who else is in this movie? Terry Garr's in this. Oh, she's the mom. That's right. Here we go. Yeah, I'll do some screen shares. You guys can see what I'm looking at. There he is. There he is. The hero, the legend, one of the greatest characters of all time. That's right, from RoboCop. Peter Weller playing this horrible, horrible human being of a man. Oh, man. Let's see if there's any screenshots. See if there's any other ones. Oh, Sarah Jessica Parker's in this too. Oh, my God. Yeah, I remember this being pretty good, man. It's intense. Like, Peter Weller is fucking intimidating in this, man. Yeah, it's and it the end. I remember the end fight being pretty intense. But like I said, it's been so long since I've seen this movie. Like I said, I might watch it now and laugh hysterically at it. Terry Garr. Oh my God, who else is in this movie? Got some behind the scenes stills here. Oh my God, yep, Robert Downey Jr. There he is. Oh my God. Oh, there he is. Oh my God. Corey Haim. I did not see that one coming. It's all right, Jax. It's okay. Let's just say I don't see you not liking it. I'll be surprised if you didn't like it because it's fucked up. It's violent. It's pretty amazing. And it's classic 80s. I'll be surprised if you didn't like it, but don't worry about it. There's time. There's time to catch up. Say 10. What's going on? The son was in sleepaway camp. I thought he looked familiar. Hold on, let me get back to the question here. You know, I was a guest on. Hold on one second. Jake on Films YouTube channel recently. Check it out. The guy's very knowledgeable. He's got a great channel. He's really good. Expert on Hong Kong cinema. He kind of asked me this question on his channel, and I always go back and forth. I always go Police Story, Drunken Master 2, Police Story, Drunken Master 2, Police Story. So like today I'll say Police Story, but tomorrow I'll say Drunken Master 2. Watch. But there's so much to like. You never know. Firstborn might be on Tubi. You never know. I would check Tubi. I mean, it sucks to see those commercials, but at least you get to see it. So, yeah, you want some classic, badass, violent, some hilarious moments. Music, soundtrack's great. It's just so good. It's one of a kind. Oh, the remake. It's pretty forgettable. Yeah. Me and Radical Reggie had a lot of fun reviewing both Stepfather films. If you guys are curious what we thought on it, about both movies, check out those reviews here on the channel. But yeah, both Stepfather movies are great. Now, speaking of remakes, there's a Stepfather remake. I don't know if it's any good. If you guys have seen the Stepfather remake, let me know if it's garbage. I have a feeling it's probably generic. Oh yeah, this first Drunken Master was, for a lot of people, is their favorite Jackie Chan film for sure. But you got to remember, at the time, my introduction for Jackie Chan movies were a lot of the Lo Wei movies. And I went from Lo Wei to Rumble in the Bronx to Drunken Master 2. So my mind went, and I'm not talking about many years later when it got re-released here in the States as Legend of Drunken Master. I'm talking about my buddy had it on VHS. And I'll never forget sitting in his room, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, the fight in the tea house with the Axe Gang, the fight underneath the train, the finale fight with Ken Lo. It's crazy. It's not perfect, but sometimes you remember films for the impact they had on you. I have not seen Climax. It's been in my queue for a long time. Now, I heard that's a fucked up movie. So I'd probably watch that over Step Up or You Got Served. I probably would watch Climax over that. This would be an interesting one because, believe it or not, this came out the same year. Isn't that insane? I've never seen a Total Recall remake, so I don't know. Another classic. Like I said, there's so many. The next one could be like my favorite's Project A. Can't argue against it. This is so many good ones back in the day. I didn't love it. But remember, my first experience with it was a horrible bootleg that you could barely see anything. And I watched it tired. And Lady Phat checked out. She was done. And I kind of remember we just ended up really hating it. But when I rewatched it on Blu-ray, I appreciated it a little bit more, but I didn't love it, though. It's still forgettable. So it's bad. Okay, good. I dodged a bullet on that one. I'll stay away. Climax was a spicy one, really. Well, now I have to watch it because I like spicy. Which one's Spartan, Tribal Chief? I bought Red Belt on Blu-ray not a while ago. Which one's Spartan? Oh, this is difficult. This is like apples and oranges. This is like it's for what your tastes are, you know. Marco Zaror, when he was interviewed by Rick Myers at Comic-Con, he said his introduction was first to Bruce Lee, and that's all he could see was Bruce Lee. He couldn't even appreciate other martial arts movies or other kung fu movies because he just couldn't. They weren't Bruce Lee. And then when he got a little bit older, and then he discovered Jackie Chan, and he saw what Jackie Chan was all about and how he's a complete opposite, but he like changed the game for his type of genre of action and martial arts. He started to appreciate Jackie Chan, and then he started watching more classic kung fu movies and having an appreciation for it over time. So it's different. Like Kung Fu genius Alex Richter said that Bruce Lee was so popular, he would throw those big, wide, long, looping John Wayne type of punches that the Western audience over here, we gravitate to that instead of something like this, right? So it's very different, right? I love both. But you could say Bruce definitely was ahead of his time, and he changed the game. He changed the game for Hong Kong cinema. He changed the game over here, and Jackie Chan was like, I can't do this. I have to be me. So like you see Jackie Chan in interviews, right? Bruce Lee would be like that. Jackie Chan would go so there's a difference. But that's what's great. It's like there's a variety out there, right? You have the beautiful wushu movements of Jet Li, right? And you have the crazy kicking skills from Donnie Yen and Wang Zhongli, and there's just so many variety out there. There's so and a lot of underrated kung fu stars of the old era don't get a lot of appreciation. A lot of martial arts from the old era. I'm sure you guys know who Angela Mao is. She played Bruce Lee's sister in Enter the Dragon, right? And she's a kung fu queen herself. Well, when she opened up her restaurant down in New York, East Coast, she would have fans come up to her because they recognize her. And she was just like kind of embarrassed and kind of ashamed like of what she used to do. But now she realizes how important it is to people and how her movies has touched a generation and a future generation, that she's embraced it again, right? And she'll pose with people now. She has a love for what she used to do, which is insane because it's Angela fucking Mao. It's like, really? Yeah. Spartan action thriller. I've never even heard of that movie, Tribal Chief. Don't forget, Michelle Yeoh was an up and coming big action star, and then got married, and that was a wrap. Just imagine if Michelle Yeoh stayed married, and retired early. Can you imagine? And that was it. You didn't see anything else. You didn't see anything else from her from the 90s. No Super Cop, no Crouching Tiger, nothing. That was the end of her career. Can you imagine that? Then ended up getting a divorce, came back as an actress, and look at that. She's winning Academy Awards now. It's insane. But can you imagine if she just stayed married and stayed retired early? It's just crazy how people's careers end up. Let's see. A shark marathon, open water. Oh, we got a sharkathon going on. What was the last great shark movie you guys saw? Whether it was like hilarious or like good, bad, or legitimately like, wow, that was intense. Let me know. I'm sure everybody's going to be saying the Meg 2 right now because that just came out. Unfortunately, I was a little hopeful for Black Demon, but I heard Black Demon's terrible. I heard Black Demon is fucking boring. You can't do that, man. Stop making movies where all the cool shit's in your trailers. Stop it. Stop it. Now we're talking. Now we're in the fun zone. You know, Sumo, I've never even seen the sequels. What are they on Deep Blue Sea 4 now? This was all suspense based, though, right? I might actually have this movie on DVD somewhere. I don't think I've watched it. Oh, you're breaking my heart, Jax. It's all right. It's all right. We still love you. It's all right. You're not alone. OGP's not a fan of Jaws either. There's people out there that don't like Jaws. You ate my bird. Oh my God. That was so much fun seeing that in theater. That was fun. That was good shit, man. Thomas Jane, the 90s. That was good shit. It was to get some satisfying kills, great music. Jax was like, this is not, no. Stop it with the sharks. It's not happening. Yeah, there's like some straight to video. It's Deep Blue Sea. You know what? That's it. If I can watch them for free, maybe I'll do a review. We'll do Deep Blue Sea 2 and 3 review. I'll review them both in one video. Oh man. Yeah, a lot of fans for Orca. Yeah. It's been so long since I've watched Orca. The Shallow was fun. I think I reviewed that like forever ago. I think I remember it being fun. I mean, you had to suspend your disbelief a little bit for the finale, but it was still, I remember it was entertaining. Well, badasses, it is time to wrap it up. Don't forget to, if you guys are interested in those Blu-ray movies that I reviewed, check the links in the description box below, or you can go to, I'm sure you'll find them for cheaper prices over there on Amazon. Some spaghetti Western goodness, some surprisingly entertaining romantic movie. I know exactly. Again, do I got to play it again? Hey, it was good. Hey, at least it had some action and some violence in there, but I enjoyed it. It was entertaining. But yeah, stay tuned. Got some more cool interviews and stuff next week. More content. If you're new here, thanks again for hanging out with the old Samurai Guy. Cheers. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hey, if you're new, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And keep watching movies. Keep enjoying life. Have fun, because that's what it's all about. Fuck the haters. Fuck the haters. All right? They just want to hate. Enjoy life. Enjoy yourself. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Enjoying yourself. Take care, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.